Most people move to Spain but still live like tourists. And what I mean by that is they eat in the wrong places, they stick to their own schedule, and they completely miss out on what makes living in Spain so wonderful in the first place. After living here for 2 decades, you start to realise that locals simply do a few things differently that changes everything. So in this video, I'm going to share 6 things that locals do to live better here in Spain that you can start doing also immediately. Okay, first up is respect the sun, and I mean really respect it. In places like this, here in southern Spain, in Andalusia, the sun in the afternoon isn't just hot, it's brutal. And one of the things that you'll notice is that around 2 p.m, everything goes quiet. The shutters come down on the houses, the streets empty out, and this isn't by accident. Locals avoid the hottest part of the day. They stay inside, they rest, and they slow down. Meanwhile, tourists are out, walking around, melting and getting sunburned. If you want to live better, adjust your day. Mornings and evenings are for doing things. Afternoons are for simply slowing down. And it's a much better way to live. Okay, the second thing is eat off the menú del día, the menu of the day. This is one of the best things about Spain. And a lot of people that live here completely overlook it. You'll get a starter, a main, a dessert, and often a drink such as a glass of wine or a beer, all for around 10 to 15 euros. And it's not just about the price, it's proper home style food, the kinds that locals eat every single day. So if you want to eat well, save money and experience real Spanish food, then stop ordering off the main menu and start looking for the menú del día. This one's simple. Don't eat where the tourists eat. If the place has those big picture menus, or they've got someone outside trying to pull you in, or it's in the middle of a tourist hotspot, the chances are it's overpriced and average at best. Locals won't go there. Instead, look for small places that have handwritten menus, mostly Spanish people inside, or if you see Spanish people queuing outside, you know it's going to be brilliant. This is usually where the good stuff is. It might not look fancy, but the food will be better, it will be cheaper, and it will be authentic. Okay, number 4 is walk everywhere. Spain is built for it. The streets, the squares, the way the towns are laid out, the weather, everything is designed for walking and not driving. What you'll see is locals will walk to get their coffee, they'll walk to meet friends, they'll walk to run their errands, and it just becomes part of daily life. Why do you think the Spanish live longer? It's not just because of diet, it's because they're getting those steps in every single day. And if you start applying this, what you'll notice is after a while, you won't even think about it. You won't even notice that you're walking. It just becomes part of your daily routine. So it's a great way to stay active without really trying. And honestly, if you do start implementing this, you'll find that life just feels better. Number 5 is adjust your schedule, live on Spanish time, because this is a big one. If you stick to a typical Northern European or UK schedule here, it just simply doesn't work. In Spain, lunch is around 2 to 3 p.m. Dinner is 9 to 10 p.m. and mornings start slower. Many of the shops and the businesses don't open until around 10 o'clock in the morning. Now at first it does feel strange, but once you adapt, it actually starts to make a lot of sense. The days feel longer, they feel less rushed, and they feel more social. So stop trying to force your old routine on yourself if you're living here, and start flowing with how life actually works here. Okay, number 6 is learn some Spanish. I've seen a lot of videos lately on YouTube with people making excuses for why they don't speak Spanish after living here for years and years and years and years. Look, you don't need to be fluent. Even just a little bit of Spanish will make a huge difference. Simple things like ordering food, saying hello, basic conversations, even basic questions. It will change how people respond to you. You'll get a better service, you'll get better interactions, and you'll feel more like the place you're living in and not someone who's just passing through. And of course, it opens doors in a way that you don't really expect until you try it. The thing is, none of these points that I've covered are complicated. They're just small shifts. but together they completely change how you experience life living in Spain. You stop living like a visitor and you start living like someone who actually belongs here. And honestly, that's where Spain really starts to come into its own. If you want to see what it's really like to build a life here in Spain and not the tourist version, then hit subscribe. On my channel, I make videos covering purchasing property, renovating property, culture, language, and simple tips to make living here in Spain so much better. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button, and also if you can hit the hype button. And if you haven't subscribed, as I just said, hit that subscribe button as well. It's absolutely free to do. It won't cost you a penny, but it really helps this channel to continue to grow. Anyway, enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.